Hollow Creek was a town of secrets. It was small, with houses huddled close. The wind whispered through the trees. It sounded like the town itself was speaking. Old Mrs. Sharma lived at the edge of town. She told stories. Stories about Greywood Manor. It stood on a hill overlooking Hollow Creek, a grand old house now empty. Some said it was haunted. Rahul listened to Mrs. Sharma's stories. He was a curious boy, always exploring. Greywood Manor fascinated him. One day he decided to see it for himself. The iron gates of Greywood Manor were rusted shut. Vines crawled over the walls like long fingers. Rahul pushed open the gates. They groaned like a warning. The garden was overgrown, weeds reaching for the sky. The air was cold, damp. Rahul walked towards the house. Each step was slow, hesitant. He reached the front door. The wood was rotten. The handle crumbled in his hand. The door creaked open. It was dark inside, the air thick with dust. Rahul stepped inside. The house was silent. Dust lay thick on everything. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling like ghostly curtains. Rahul walked down a hallway. Floorboards creaked under his weight. He peeked into rooms. Each one was empty, forgotten, except for the dust and the cobwebs and the feeling that someone was watching him. Then he heard it. A whisper, faint but there. It seemed to come from the end of the hallway. Rahul walked towards the sound. His heart pounded in his chest. He reached a door at the end of the hallway. It was slightly ajar. The whisper seemed to be coming from inside. Rahul pushed the door open slowly. The room was empty, but it was different. Unlike the rest of the house, this room was clean. No dust, no cobwebs. In the center of the room was a single chair, and sitting in the chair a figure, translucent, shimmering, a ghost. The figure turned, and Rahul saw its face, or what was left of it. Empty sockets stared back at him. Rahul gasped. The figure raised a hand, pointing towards him, and then it was gone. Rahul didn't wait to see more. He ran out of the room, out of the house, not stopping until he was far away from Greywood Manor. He never went back. But the memory of the silent room and the ghostly figure stayed with him, a chilling reminder of the secrets hidden within Greywood Manor.